So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Cruyff. Good ball, good take. Now he's running away. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now there's a fine ball. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Messi plays it short. Now it's Messi, but it's Thuram. That's an excellent interception. Kong and Hanoi have the chance to go the other way. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now he's off and running. And this is Hazard. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a super give and go. Knocks it out wide. Rodri. Now it's Hullet. Always onto this. Oh, just skips past his man. Takes the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Looks to the other side. Kong and Hanoi are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And it's Vieira. Neatly clipped into space. Rodri. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Hullet.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Neuer is there, and he can get that clear. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. Ibrahimovic knocks it into space, and he's certainly onside here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Thuram providing an outlet on that flank. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Now it's Hullet. Nicely shaped ball. Well read, nice interception. Neuer. And it's Kaka.
Such good technique.
Vieira proves too strong, too smart. Hazard. Kaka. And he's intervened well there. Now he's got space here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lovely feet. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Wow, look who's involved.
Now it's Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Ibrahimovic. Hazard. And the pass is intercepted. Thuram. Now that's well seen too. Cruyff. Rodri. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. No, that's been intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 18. À sa place.
And we get things going again. So the first half brought no goals. Kaka. Lovely Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he's managed to get free. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bonucci kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Cruyff. Mbappe! Great vision. Silvestre gets into a good position.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Played in. Thuram gets it away.
Kong and Hanoi clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, that was vital. Buffon is there to clear. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Aimed beyond the defence. Varane gets across to intercept that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ibrahimovic with a definite foul there.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 14.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Le numéro 8. Messi. Le numéro 6.
Rodri.
Sidor. À leur place.
Oh,
le
nicely
numéro
intercepted.
1er, le numéro 9.
And that's really well manoeuvred.
Le numéro 11. Le numéro 25. Pirlo.
Rummenigge is herring after that one.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rummenigge making good progress. That's an imaginative pass. Can he latch on to this? Thuram cuts it out. More and more pressure on the ball here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Kong and Hanoi perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rummenigge tries to play it through. He's had a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bonucci. Well, that is one way to stop him. Played out wide. Kaká.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ui giỏi, chậm thế, địt mẹ mà sang đã ăn rồi.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini is fouled. Vieira cannot be beaten that easily. Haaland now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Kaká. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Pirlo charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The ball has bounced loose now. Pull it. It's Seedorf. And it's Kaká. Owen. Owen is...
Okay.
And there goes the final whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
Khi đầu tư giải pháp khử mùi và làm thơm cho không gian bị áp, nhiều chủ quán thường băn khoăn về hiệu quả thực tế và đặc biệt là chất lượng.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite.
Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. But it's Thuram, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, good climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Kaká. Bonucci gets over and intercepts. Seedorf. And it's Cruyff. And Sylvestre. And it's Seedorf. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cafu plays it in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's destined for the flank. He's got away. Delivery from Mbappe. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Cruyff. Sylvestre. Seedorf. Now it's Cruyff. Kaká. Vieira. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Cruyff. Varane wins the duel this time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's beaten the last man. Now it's Kaká. He might be in here. Chance!
Oh,
Germany! And Germany are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Germany are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found a way through. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that.
Germany definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that looks a... And Cruyff! And that's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, he's bustling through here. He's dealt with that really well.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Seedorf. And this is Ibrahimovic.
ปิด
Cafu
ขวัญ
gets it
เด้
clear. That's a throw. Looking for options for movement. Rodri receives it in a wide position. Very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Kong and Hanoi really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So straight into the second half.
Kong and Hanoi clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Cruyff. Rummenigge. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, that pass isn't the best. Shifted it to the flank. That's tidy. Rodri. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Cruyff. The pressing's intense, and it's
รัก
paid
เที่ยว
off.
โซฮาน
Messi. Cafu. Messi. Seedorf. Oh, nice touch. Looking to play him in. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lam, nicely aimed pass. And it's Thuram. Rodri. Ibrahimovic. And this is Cruyff. Now that's well seen too. Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be
ก่อนกู
the
อุ้มไม่
plan.
จับว่าเดี๋ยวไกวเดือก
Vieira.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lam plays a sharp little ball here. Great chance! It's a loose ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They get a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Number 11, Johan Cruyff.
Ah, good steal. He just read it.
Number 21, Ruud Gullit. Number 5, Sergio Aguero.
Kong and Hanoi perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And it's Seedorf. Vieira is the team's great visionary. Aguero. And he cuts out the supply.
Chậm thế địt mẹ mày.
Mohamed Salah. Bonucci spots it and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. Thuram. And here's Aguero.
Mẹ Aguero.
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Rafael Varane. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Aguero. Can he get it through? It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Kylian Mbappe. Number 15. Clarence Seedorf. Number 16. Rodri. Coming on the
Threads
field.
one in.
Number
He's played it back.
22. Kaká.
Deco.
Number 13.
And he's in on goal.
Steven Gerrard. Number 20.
Big chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Deco fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Corner number 2 then. Gets his head on it! And now they can spring out of defence. That is good progress on the left. Now it's Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Deco. Gerrard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's it. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's put paid to the danger. Cafu. Well, they've got it again. That's a good ball out wide. He has found the way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Desperate defending required here. They've played it short. Pass somewhat off target. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has
vãi
been.
lồn.
A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be, and they're all scored.
Ring road around the stadium is closed.
Người chiến sĩ cách mạng đến chết vui sắc trong sinh ảnh thì các người đồng chí ra đồng vào hang để tế cờ. Nào, em chưa. Ngồi xuống xin như nào. Anh nhá, tầm 400. Cho hỏi chút anh quê ở đâu nhỉ? Em quê ở Bắc Giang luôn. Bắc Giang à? Sinh năm bao nhiêu? 26 nhỉ? 26 à? Ra đây anh muốn được. Em ơi, nếu mà sống nhà mới đắt quá thì mình lại một cái. Em một tú em biết không? Mình làm sao có gì đó không? Tù đi. Em không em. Em ơi, em.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on it. A truly great competitor.
Great ball if he can get there. And here's Kaka. Van Dijk proves too strong, too smart. Rodri. So what can they make of this? Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Messi. Rodri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Thuram. Kong and Hanoi are looking to break at pace. Always goal side. Ibrahimovic. Lovely feet. He was under real pressure there. He's played it back. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Shevchenko. Messi. Messi receives it in a wide position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Nedved. First quarter of an hour gone. That is good alertness. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Nedved. And this is... Oh, what has happened here? Big chance! They've scored! And we have liftoff! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So it's Luis Suarez! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Suarez really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, that was vital. And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks it into space. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's picked out the run.
Kong and Hanoi are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Rodri. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. That's a good ball out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played through for the wide man. Brilliantly cut out. Kaka. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Chậm vãi cả lồn.
He's being urged to shoot. Rodri. Rodri. Some resolute
Cái lồn
defending.
má mày.
Rodri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is a great pick out. Rodri. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Cruyff.
Oh, really well played.
Now he's running away. Oh, good-looking ball.
Kong and Hanoi truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. Kaka looking for options for movement. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Luis Suarez has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, that's fabulous. Shevchenko! Oh, good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Silvesh has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to pass it through. He is through here. An uncompromising challenge. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So right back into the action.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Messi. And this is Shevchenko. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And Messi! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
No, again, there's no way through. This looks promising. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe looking in every way a marked man at the moment. Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Zambrotta. And it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nedved. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shevchenko! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was superb, though. The way he fed the ball, the weight and the accuracy of it. Shame it ended the way it did.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 10, Kylian Mbappe. Number 22, Kaká. Coming on the field, number 21,
Kong and Hanoi perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
number 15, Florent.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Cruyff. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Cruyff. Aguero, and he's running through.
Mẹ mới bị chập chết vãi lồn.
Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nedved, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Vieira. Now he's got space here. Seedorf. Vieira gives no quarter whatsoever. Seedorf. And here's Hullet. Plays a sharp little ball here.
ก่อนสุดหมดเลย
Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Hullet. And they've managed to get rid. Backward it goes. That's tidy. Thuram. And this is Hullet.
ไม่เอาหมดจะมาแอม
Now it's Luis Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Shevchenko. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kong and Hanoi needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Oh, good take in a good area. Lovely bit of skill.
หลบมา
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
chúng em từng nói như là cái ngày mà anh lựa chọn anh sẽ làm của em, anh biết anh sẽ mất sự nghiệp của anh biết chắc chắn là anh sẽ mất sự nghiệp của anh, nhưng anh vẫn chọn đây để đồng hành. Và rõ ràng là trong những năm tháng đó em cũng gặp khó khăn rất nhiều, và anh cảm giác là anh như phế vật thật sự. Thế là anh không biết phải giúp em như thế nào và bắt đầu từ đâu, tại vì trong khi đó anh cũng không ổn, nói là không ổn. Có những ngày em nhớ chính xác là em thường biết là anh diễn một show trên này, thì lúc đó em có anh đưa cho em giữ anh cái iPad qua đây, cái điện thoại này và tin nhắn mượn tiền của anh.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. We are just getting started.
Borussia Dortmund really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Looking tidy in possession here, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nice control. And Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Hullet tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Cruyff. Just a Cruyff!
Violin.
Wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
He's had a shot! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Seedorf really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target.
He's having a shot! Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Rodri.
Mẹ mày.
Bale, a
Ông
player
bóng rút
who
vãi lồn.
needs no introduction. Seedorf. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rodri, who does have an assist to his name, knocks it out wide. And it's Seedorf. Now that looks a decent ball. Nesta clears without hesitation. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Cruyff. And that's a good ball. Rodri. Now Cruyff. And here's Hullet. Plays a sharp little ball here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Cruyff. Vieira. Rodri. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Cruyff. Cruyff touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Cruyff has found the net here, of course. Now it's Cruyff, and here's Bale. Looking for options for... And Cruyff!
Vãi lồn này thế nhở?
Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Into the lead once more. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Cafu. And it's Vieira. And here's Hullet. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he can thump it away. Well, they've got it again. Varane with a definite fell there. Nesta. Hullet tries to play it through. And he's worked it through. Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. Played out towards the right wing. Seedorf gets on his bike and on the move. And he's heaved it away. And it's Rodri. And this is Hullet, and he is deftly away. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
He might be in here. That is lovely. Cafu played in. Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen loose again. And that's a sharp finish. It's level again. What a match we have.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Kong and Hanoi drag themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. Spread out to the left, swings in across, and they've got rid. He's onside, opts to play it back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's a key interception.
Ui trời ơi, tao đi chọc tao
Connor
đi.
Hanoi have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rodri is there and he can get that clear. Rodri. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Seedorf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared without hesitation. Bale. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's there to belt it away. Hullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Silvestre. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Rodri. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that is expertly dealt with.
Cruyff clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That ball looks a good one. Oh, he's all... And the finish!
Ai lồn đập.
Oh, Borussia Dortmund! And they're back in front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have movement on both benches. Borussia Dortmund have their lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
And here's Owen.
Kong and Hanoi really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's Rooney! And that would have been game, set and match.
Rooney really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Now, can they get him away? That's very neat. Aguero! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Kaka. Cafu. And it's Gerrard. That's a super give and go. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's having a go!
Thiệt mà.
Vicious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. That's a sharp pass. Silvestre. Kaká. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Aguero goes short. And it's Aguero. He's had a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Well, it wasn't the worst.
But that signals the very end. Kong and Hanoi were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Selbstverständlich. So. So. Từ tháng 3 năm 2020.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. We are just getting started.
The mid.
A header!
Cái lột má bóng như kiểu dính vào chân những cái địt tay cay chân.
To produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Bullet! Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down.
And he shoots! He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, delightful ball. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Rodri. And Deco. Cafu. Cafu. Cruyff. And it's Deco. Oh, super ball! Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Rodri. Knocks it into space. Cleared without hesitation. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Silvestre. Now it's Cruyff. Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that is out of play. Gets his head on it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Rodri. Deco has created one goal already. Can he get it through? Cruyff finding himself in space. Cross from Cafu. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now, can they get him away? Now that's well seen too. Approaching the half-hour mark. Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. Deco. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Tries to cross. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. So what can they make of this? Thuram. Now it's Hullet. Silvestre does really well there. He is strong. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. And it's Hullet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Deco. Deco running with the ball. He is through here. Oh, such a clever touch. Great chance! And that's a good finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Nesta gets it clear. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Deco. Passing nice and neat.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Cruyff. He's had it taken off him. Bonucci concedes a free kick for that. No, not quite on the same wavelength. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Cruyff. Come backwards here. And it's half-time. Kong and Hanoi have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Kong and Hanoi are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1.
And Hullet! And yes, it's there!
And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, that's terrific effort.
Tiếp
And
bạn
he
Peter
looked
nhá.
every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Rodri. Mbappe. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Cruyff. Rummenigge. Kong and Hanoi needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Hay thế nhỉ?
Oh, that's a key interception.
They've got to be quick moving this
Đi,
forward.
bạn.
Now it's Cruyff.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players...
Cruyff! And it's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Deco. Cruyff. And Sylvestre. Rummenigge. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Vieira. Some really good ball movement. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Threads one in. Nicely spread. And this is Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's neat. Crossed into the middle. Cleared away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 11.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 16, Rodri.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Number 10,
Into the last quarter of an hour. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 18, André
Gerrard.
Number 8, Steven Gerrard. Number 13,
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
number 24,
Rijkaard.
Kong and Hanoi surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Kaka. Now it's Owen. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. Cafu. He won't be happy with that one. Played towards the other side. Rafael Varane. And it's Kaka. Ibrahimovic. And he's in on goal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's in plenty of space here. Getting up there! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Tries to pass it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Kong and Hanoi nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Space for him to turn and look. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's in a good position here. Chance! And that's a tidy finish. 2 up. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Kong and Hanoi have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through.
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. We are just getting started.
Bruce.
Mbappe! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Borussia Dortmund are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Cruyff. Oh, good ball. Shoots! And it's in! 2! And we've barely begun here. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when...
Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a...
And he shoots! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Kong and Hanoi now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Now it's Cruyff.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Rodri. Tries to pass it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rafael Varane. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And this is Hullet. Rummenigge. Now it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? He might be in here! Rummenigge. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Getting on for a third of the way through the game.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Rummenigge. Now it's Cruyff. That's an imaginative pass. And it's Deco. Varane. Vieira looking to pass their way up the pitch. Deco. Deco has the space to scheme. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Rodri. Bale does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Cafu. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Picked out brilliantly. And it's made its way to him. Tries to play it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pull it.
Added minutes have been indicated.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Now it's Bale. And that interception was... And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Kong and Hanoi largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. And so the action is resumed. Vieira does really well there, he is strong. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's having a go! And that's definitely not his best. Bale. And it's Cruyff. Rummenigge. And here's Cruyff. And this is Hullet. And Hullet! It's wide, but not by very much.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. So what can they make of this? Vieira. Rodri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, well measured. That's rather hopeful. Oh, good finish. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Borussia Dortmund cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Vieira has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Vieira. And Silvestre. Cruyff chasing after it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 3.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 11, Gareth Bale. Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Hullet. Great chance! Another big chance that gets away.
Kong and Hanoi really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Number 8,
Silvestre.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Knocks it into space. And this is Hullet. So much time and space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Look at the space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
They get a throw in. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Rooney. Rooney running with intent. Now this could be a chance. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Borussia Dortmund really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Rooney. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cafu. Good purposeful running this. Oh, that's fabulous. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Rodri. Now there's a fine ball. Ibrahimovic! And he's stuck it away. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now it's Cruyff. Tries a deft little ball. And this is Rooney. He has found the way through. Now it's Hullet. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Rodri. And here's Rooney. Can he get on the end of this? And Cruyff! Borussia Dortmund have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Cruyff. Hullet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gerrard cuts it out. And the number on the board is 3. Showing great feet there. Looking for the run. Oh, this looks sharp. And the referee brings it to a close. Kong and Hanoi are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Hullet claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.